Jay, you're a piece of shit. A piece of shit. Oh, Jay, you suck.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Talkin to Myself. I'm your host, Jake Letizia, and this is the podcast where I look into a camera and I talk to myself. How's it going? How are you doing, guys? Happy holidays. Happy holidays if you're celebrating. Yo, if you're celebrating, I can't speak the English language. Celebrating, it's celebrating. If you're celebrating Christmas or you celebrated it already, all right, cool, nailed, celebrated. Then Merry Christmas, dude. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. That's how little I know about Hanukkah. I don't know if it's over yet. If Hanukkah's still going on, Happy Hanukkah, dude. I hope the fucking 7th present was better than the 6th one, dude. And I hope the 8th one was a fucking grand finale that made you so goddamn warm and happy that you freaking just nutted on sight, dude. I hope the 8th present made you freaking nut in front of your family, dude. And if you celebrate Christmas, I hope you freaking nutted when you saw that fancy wrapping paper, dude. When you saw Santa Claus's face on top of the fucking chimney, dude. I hope you went, I'm gonna come, and you ate his cookies for him, dude. I hope that was your Christmas. What am I saying? I don't know, dude. But happy holidays. Happy holidays. That stupid argument was brought up again. Is that argument going to be brought up every fucking holiday season? Is it? Every holiday season, am I going to hear somebody complaining about Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever? Listen, you're an asshole no matter what you specify, okay? If I say Merry Christmas to somebody and they go, it's Happy Holidays, you're an asshole. And if I hear somebody saying, why do I have to say Happy Holidays? I'm going to say Merry Christmas. Guess what? You also are an asshole. This is how it should only ever operate. It should go like this. Hey, Merry Christmas. And the person goes, you too. That's it. Or a person goes, Happy Hanukkah. And you go, you too. Or somebody goes, Happy Holidays. And you go, you too. Any deviation from you too, you're an asshole. Because what are you doing? No one's saying Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah for you. They're just saying it for themselves. It's more us going, this is what I'm celebrating. And the other person going, that's sick, dude. Hope you have a good one. I don't think any person who wishes somebody a happy holidays is ever actually wishing them one. I think they're just saying it. It's like saying goodnight. You usually say goodnight because you want the other person to say goodnight. You don't really give a fuck if they have a good night. Especially when you've been spending the entire night with them and then you go good night right before you go to sleep. What the fuck is the point of that? Okay? And I understand that if you watch New Girl, you understand that this is something that the character Nick talks about. And guess what? Me and my brother agree with him, dude. Good night is pointless. Guess what? I say it because I see it as a polite nicety that you're supposed to say. But is there any real reason for it? No. So that's it. Either say happy holidays or say your holiday. Don't fucking correct people. I get it though, because the Merry Christmas people are cunts. They are. I'm gonna say Merry Christmas. There's a lot of shitty people in that group. I mean, somebody was telling me how she works at an elementary school, and one of the teachers, they put like a menorah decoration, like right with the or a Star of David, right with the Christmas tree decoration on the front desk of in the lobby of the school or whatever. And one of the women was like, "Does it have to be in the front? Does the Star of David have to be in the front?" Yeah, it's got to go in the front with the Christmas tree. And she goes, "Yeah, but I don't celebrate Hanukkah." It's like, "Yeah, but other kids in the school might, you fucking idiot." What? I don't celebrate Hanukkah, so this whole school should not have a Star of David in the front with the Christmas tree. It should be based on my preference alone. Hey, dude, shut the fuck up. Also, who cares? Why do you care that much? Also, what life are you leading that you can't say Merry Christmas to somebody? Get new friends, dude. I've never been in a situation where I was like, "Merry Christmas," and the person was like, "It's Happy Holidays." And again, like I said before, if if a person does that, you go, "Hey, dude, calm down. I didn't mean any offense. I just celebrate Christmas, so I said Merry Christmas." That rarely happens, though. I'm just going to start saying Happy Hanukkah to people. Why not? Who gives a fuck? I'm going to say Happy Everything But Christmas, even though I celebrate Christmas. Because who gives a fuck about the holidays? Who cares? They're not. Every holiday is just an excuse to remember that you have a family. That's it. That's the only reason why holidays exist. So you don't forget, oh shit, I'm a part of a group that all got born out of different vaginas but the same blood. You know? That's the only reason why holidays exist. We say it's because of this religion and that guy died and that guy fucking woke up and then he jumped off a cliff. But really it's because we need to have a moment every year where we go, "Oh, fuck, Uncle Joey. Oh, shit, I should probably see that guy." That's it. Let me bring that guy a cake. That's why holidays exist. Anyway. Something funny that happened this holiday. I guess I was trying to think before this podcast, like what are some good stories that happened on this holiday, and nothing really happened this year. I mean, one thing happened. My dad. So my dad has gotten thick. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten larger than he's ever been. He's a bit of a thick boy right now. And listen, man, to each his own. Be the body you want to be. But he doesn't want to be as big as he is right now. But also, no one's telling him that he's thick because my dad's super sensitive. Here's the thing about my dad and most Italian men is they go around acting really tough and calling other people sensitive. Like, I grew up, every time I was upset, my dad was like, "You're so sensitive." But then, you know, you learn as you get older, oh, wait, he's saying that because that's what he is. Because now I know that if I said he gained some weight, he's going to be upset about it for weeks. Basically, most Italian men are Tony Soprano. Minus the killing and the awfulness. They're him, presenting as super macho, super masculine, and is for the most part. But then also, he's a big, softy baby on the inside, who if you insult him even a little bit, he's like, "What the fuck?" But anyway, so my dad has gotten thicker, and he asked me, my brother, and my mom on Christmas Eve if we think he looks thicker, right? And my brother and my mom both lied immediately and said, "No, you look the same." And then I just went dead silent because I didn't know what to do. Because I was like, in my brain, I was like, I was about to, as soon as they answered, "You look the same," my brain was about to say at the same time, "Yeah, you look fatter." But when they said "you look the same," my fucking mouth clenched up and my brain went, "Wait, what? Why is everyone lying?" So then what I did was I just sat there and said nothing because I'd rather say nothing than fucking lie to my dad and be like, "You're not." What's the point? It doesn't help him. You know why it doesn't help him? Because eventually someone's going to tell him the truth. And then when someone tells him the truth, he's going to be like, hey, why the fuck did you guys lie to me? And guess what happened on Christmas? Somebody told him the truth. So Christmas Day rolls around, and my uncle comes in, Uncle Joe. He's like 10 years older than my dad, but he's always slim as fuck. He's always super in shape. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's conscientious of it or if he just fucking eats well and exercises. I know he plays a lot of fucking tennis, but he is a fit man, okay? He's always had a flat stomach, this fucking guinea bastard. But he sees my dad, and the first thing he says to my dad is, "You got fat." Doesn't even say hello. Just looks at my dad and goes, "You got fat." And I laugh out loud, and then I proceed to go over to my mom and go, "I'm glad he said that." And I was so relieved because I was like, thank fuck somebody said it. Somebody said the truth. But here's the thing. It's his brother, right? So my dad, being the Italian sensitive boy he is, he has to pretend like, oh no, dude, I'm super masculine. So he just laughs when Joe calls him fat and acts like it's no big deal, right? But me and my mom and my brothers know it's brewing in his fucking brain. So the next day, he's all fucking mopey. He's all sad and shit and being like just down in the dumps. And then he goes to eat cheesecake for breakfast. And my mom walks in, doesn't say anything. And my dad goes, yeah, I'm eating cheesecake. And my mom's like, okay, I didn't say anything. So now he's like all sad eating fucking cheesecake and just like knowing that he's a bit larger than he used to be. And it's cool. It's okay. It's not a big deal. But my dad's a sensitive boy. So funny. It's so funny how everyone is what they insult. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so transparently everyone is the thing they mock. For the most part. I mean, not all the time. It depends on how you mock something, I guess. But, I don't know. A lot of times people fucking mock what they are. I don't know if it's universally true, but it, you know, it's the old thing of like the priest who's gay. He fucking hates homosexuals. He hates gay people. He's so homophobic. And then you find out he's fucking a guy. And you're like, oh, there you go. Anyone who's like very aggressively like, don't do this, they're probably doing that. I've said that before on here. Anyway, so my dad got a little thicker. It's all right, dude. Just fucking work out. But his problem is, too, he doesn't listen. Like, when people are telling him what not to eat, he eats so much fucking pasta. I told my dad, and this is going to be like very laughable because it's such a Italian stereotype. But I told my dad, I was like, dude, you eat so much pasta. You have to eat less pasta. And he goes, why? I go, pasta's fattening. And he goes, no, it's healthy. Listen, dude, I get that you're Italian, but you can't actually think pasta is healthy. What are you talking about, dude? And none of this shit with people go like, oh, well, pasta's healthy in Italy because of the ingredients being... It's still fattening, okay? I still see fat fucks in Italy. When I went to Italy, guess what? There were still fat people, dude. If you eat too much of fattening foods, you get big. But yeah, he genuinely thought like, no, it's healthy. You have it, I had it with, I had shrimp with it. That's fucking seafood. That's healthy. No, it isn't, dude. There's fucking lentils in there, bro. It's fine. I put basil plant. That's a fucking vegetable, dude. It's like lettuce. Anyway. So yeah. I don't know. Maybe my dad will lose the weight. Maybe he won't. I love him irregardless to be Italian. Irregardless. I actually thought it was irregardless for such a long time. Maybe I don't know if that's the Italian upbringing or what, but I thought for fucking ever that it was irregardless. But now I know. I know the truth. I know it's regardless. My mom, there's so many. She took us through a bunch of words and sayings that she says completely wrong. Like she used to think dilapidated was dilapidated. And she used to think ambiance was ambiance. What are you talking about, dude? And she was saying it like they're close. Ambiance and aviance are not close. Aviance sounds like someone who's just learning the English language trying to say something fancy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's lived here but is just bad at talking and then is like, let me say something fancy. Oh, the ambiance in here is fucking incredible. And then everyone around them is like, what the fuck? But they don't correct them because they think it's hilarious that they said ambiance. Also, I'm realizing as I'm describing this person, that's kind of what my mom was growing up, was somebody who knew the English language, but, you know, she didn't have the most verbose fucking family. So they said a lot of shit incorrectly. It's all good, dude. I'm not trying to shit on her, but ambiance, dude? That's very incorrect, isn't it? Dilapidated, too. It's like you know, it's so close that it's infuriating. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it could have been so easily fixed by anyone who respected her enough to tell her. But you know what? I get it. You're young, you're a kid, you're in school, and the other kids who know that it's wrong, they want a laugh, you know? And it's better to have a laugh than to give someone a better life by fixing a word that they're going to say incorrectly for fucking 19 years. That really is the mentality. They're like, we could correct her and tell her it's ambiance so that 20 years from now when she finds out it's ambiance instead of ambiance, she doesn't feel like the dumbest person alive. Or we can let her keep saying it and be able to laugh like once or twice a week. Yeah, let's let her say it so we can laugh. We're not going to know her 20 years from now, so it won't be on our conscience. We'll forget this even fucking happened. Anyway, Sonia, how do you feel about the feeling in this room? The kind of like the state of, you know, what kind of energy is in here? You know what I'm saying? What's that word for energy, for like the feeling of the room? Oh, the ambiance. Yeah, Sonia. Yeah, ambiance. Yeah, dude. This ambiance is real dilapidated, huh? Anyway, I wrote down a lot of shit, but like I don't even want to talk about half of it. So the new year is coming up. Oh, dude, you know what I wanted to say? Maybe I could briefly say this shit. But dude, it's like, okay, I saw somebody on the train the other day. I was going to the city to film something with my boy Joshy. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched this video yet, go on YouTube and search up The Grinch Eats Raw Eggs. It's a video I shot and edited with Joshua Nasser where he goes and eats 14 raw eggs in Times Square. Does he actually eat 14? No, but he does eat raw eggs in Times Square, and people were fucking bummed out. A lot of strangers watched him do this and were bummed out and fucking going, what is happening? This is disgusting. So it's worth a watch. It was very fun to shoot. I think it's very funny. Go check it out. The Grinch Eats Raw Eggs. They'll come right up. And you'll see Josh's face going like this with fucking egg in his beard. So go check that out. But anyway, when I was on my way to the city to do that, for some reason, it was fucking holiday hell. Because it was the weekend right before Christmas, which was on a Wednesday. So I don't understand. Maybe everyone's doing holiday shopping or trying to get to the tree before they fucking chop it down. Whatever happens. Anyway, there was a ton of people going to the city. And there was this girl and her boyfriend on the fucking train. And also, well, Dude, I keep seeing this happen, and maybe it's just small town shit, but I always see like pretty women, like pretty good looking women, especially for the suburbs, with like good looking dudes, but there's something about them that's like, what the fuck? Like this dude looked 20, but he had fucking like see-through hair. And I was like, what is happening? And the girl he was with was pretty attractive, but also she was equal. She was equaling his, why does he have see-through hair? Because she was eating a fucking lollipop. So it's two people who should be perfectly attractive, but one's got see-through here, and I can't speak the English language. One who's got see-through hair, and the other is eating a lollipop, which makes me go, oh, never mind. They both make sense together. By the way, you can't help the see-through hair, so I shouldn't shit on the guy too much. It is what it is, man. Who knows? My fucking hair might be see-through tomorrow, dude. I might lose my fucking hair immediately after saying this, so I apologize to that guy. It is what it is. It's not your fault. You're still a handsome guy. You're better looking than me. You're a fucking cute man. But she can choose not to eat a fucking lollipop. And guess what? No adults should eat a lollipop. You just shouldn't. It's disgusting. No adult should go, unless it's for sucking a dick, okay? Okay? All the motions and movements it takes to eat a lollipop should only be done with a dick if you're over the age of 20. Okay? Man, woman, whatever. If you want to do those mouth movements, you're doing it with a penis. Okay? Don't eat a lollipop. It's disgusting. And guess what? Sucking a dick is disgusting too, in my opinion. But guess what? You do that in private, okay? That's why it's disgusting, because you're doing the same mouth motions, but it's fucking just in front of everyone, and the thing is sticky and disgusting. Why are you eating a lollipop? Stop eating a lollipop, okay? Anything that can be abbreviated to lolly, you shouldn't be eating at the age of 22, okay? Can you, if you can say the sentence, hey, hand me a lolly, you should be under 12, all right? To be honest with you, over the age of 15, you shouldn't be eating a lollipop. What the fuck are you doing? Grow up, dude. But this like 25-year-old woman was just sucking on a lollipop. And I wanted so bad for see-through hair to be like, dude, either throw that away or we're breaking up right now. How often does he watch her eat a lollipop? It's disgusting, dude. And then what? You fucking lick it down and then you crunch it, and then you got that fucking horrible ing sound. You know what I'm talking about? The fucking what people for some reason like to listen to on ASMR. I don't want to hear that shit, dude. That doesn't give me head tingles. That gives me fucking stomach grumbles, dude. I'm gonna puke. Anyway. Don't eat lollipops. It's fucking disgusting, dude. Grow up. 3 minutes left. Do I have time to talk about stuff? Yeah, New Year's. I'll start my New Year's. What I want to. I don't know. Yeah. New Year's is a thing. I fucking hate New Year's. I don't like it. It's a weird thing. I feel like it depresses everyone, and then it gets everyone super optimistic and super psyched, and then everyone makes these plans into the new year to do shit, and then immediately they don't fucking do the thing. It's either like week 1 or day 2 where you drop the thing you were gonna do, and you feel bad about yourself, then you forget that you even made the plan, or you feel so defeated that you gave it up in the second day that you're like, fuck it, I'm just a piece of shit, I'm not even gonna work out this year. So... And there are other things about New Year's that I just like. I guess I'll talk about that in a second. But after this first half, but it's just like, dude, this is what I want to do. Since I have this podcast, since I have some people who listen, since this is the fucking exclusive club, okay? The exclusive club's goal for this year is one thing. One thing. You don't have to start it next year. You could start it right after you listen to this fucking podcast, which I think is a day or 2 days before New Year's. Anyway, I want you to think of one thing. One thing that you can do next year. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. It could be eat a Kit Kat bar. Whatever the fuck you want to do. But I want you to think of one thing. One thing that you can do. It can be hard if you want. It could be easy as shit. But whatever the thing is, one thing that you can accomplish next year that if you accomplished it, you would feel better about yourself. I want you to think of that thing, and I want you to tell no one about it. Don't tell anybody. Just do it. And then once you do it, keep it to yourself and just feel good for yourself. I want you to do that shit, man. Because also that's the thing is it's everyone's like, it's the new year. Let me do this thing to show that I'm cool. Nah, dude, this is what you got to do. Think of one thing. I'm not kidding. If you're listening to this right now, think of one thing that you can accomplish. Accomplish it. Tell no one about it. And just feel good about yourself. Because guess what? You can do anything you fucking want. All right? That's not hyperbole at all. Can't speak the English language, especially when I'm saying something serious. Hyperbole. It's not. I'm serious. Just fucking Nike the fuck out of it, dude. Just do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to think of one thing and I'm going to get it done. And you know what? Next year, I'm going to tell you what that thing is. Okay? And I don't know how popular this podcast will get next year or whatever the fuck. Doesn't matter. Even if it's this small still, I want you guys to comment what you fucking accomplished next year, okay? So next year when we're recording the final podcast of 2020, I want you guys to comment, this is what I did this year. And we'll all fucking be like, listen, dude, the exclusive club gets shit done. All right? So, okay, think of one thing and fucking do it. And then let me know in 2020 in December. Anyway, that's the timer for the first half. Let's go to the second half. What's up, everybody? And we're back, dude. Yeah, dude, New Year's. I'll remind you guys about commenting about it next year. I'll remember. I will. I'll remember. Anyway, so yeah, do that thing. Think of something and freaking do it and feel fucking good, my man. My people. Yeah, New Year's, dude, coming up. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about New Year's this year. I feel pretty good about the new year coming up. I feel fucking good about it. There's a lot of things I want to do, and it's got nothing to do with the new year. It's just I've been doing things this year, and I'm making moves to do more things next year, and I'm just very excited to do them. I feel like I'm finally in a place where I'm like, hey, doing this shit makes me fucking happy. It's fun. I feel like for a long time I lost sight of doing what made me feel good to do, and I feel like I found it again, and I'm just gonna keep chasing that. I think it's a good thing to chase. Is let me just chase what makes me feel fulfilled and happy, and I'm gonna keep doing that shit. You know? Because you can't just sit there and do fucking things that make you unhappy, dude. What a weird thing. It's so weird how our body automatically, like, we know the things that make us in a better mood, but our body for some reason is like, yeah, but do the other things. And then you do the other things, you're like, I feel bad. And it's for some reason a struggle sometimes, or like you need to get over a hump or a wall to do the thing that you knew in the first place was going to make you feel good. And then once you do it, you feel fucking amazing. And you're like, why doesn't my body craves that, but for some reason it doesn't run to that. Maybe because it's harder, maybe because it takes more time to accomplish something that makes you feel fulfilled. I don't know. And the other thing is easier gratification. It's quicker. It's fucking video games. It's fucking jerking off. It's fucking dumb bullshit. It's eating food. It's like, ooh, that feels good in the moment, you know? I think that's part of the reason why I play video games, or why they're very popular. It's because it's a false sense of accomplishment. It's this thing that you know you can complete, and you do feel fulfilled to some degree, but you know it's artificial. You know it doesn't lead to much. I mean, at least for most people. I mean, some people it leads to a fucking career of having a goddamn gaming channel or being a professional gamer, which is awesome and more power to you. But for me, that's not going to happen. Okay, I've aged out of the professionals. So at this point, it's just wasting time, I feel like. You know, it's fun to release some stress sometimes, but for the most part, I don't need to be fucking fighting things with a sword, okay? Anyway, New Year. Here's to the New Year. And accomplishing things that make you happy. But yeah, dude, the New Year's always weird for me. I never know what to do. Every New Year's, I feel like it's an afterthought. It's like the week before or leading into it, everyone's like, "Oh fuck, it's New Year's," and then everyone's asking each other like, "Hey, what do you want to do for New Year's?" And everyone's like, "Oh, I don't know. What are you gonna do?" And it's like, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. If I had a plan, I would just be like, "Hey, I'm doing this thing. You want to come?" I wouldn't be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Let me glob onto it." I guess I've become a bit of a hey, what's going on? Let me pick the best plan type of person. Nah, not really. Here's what it is. I have like 3 different fucking groups of people, and they don't really hang out together. They hang out separately, and it's like I want to see all those people, but they all want to do different things, so I try and see all of them on New Year's. But also it's like, I don't know. I just like I don't know. There's this thing where everyone's getting older, so everyone's like, New Year's, let's just stay home. I don't need to do shit. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. And part of me envies people's ability to just say, fuck it and stay home. But also part of me is like, yeah, but we're not that old yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a lot of people my age, 26, who are like, I'm 40. Here's the thing. I feel sometimes I'm an old fucking curmudgeon, but then other things like this, I'm like, well, we're young still. Let's go out. Like, let's go out while we have the years, while we have the energy and the younger years to do it. I don't know. It's also like I don't know, people around me are talking differently now. They're talking more like adults, you know what I'm saying? Like they're cursing less and saying less crazy jokes and just being more like, yeah, well, Jonathan's got a business call with Jonathan. Yeah, my clients, they're really crazy, dude. My clients, and yeah, oh my god, I have this one client, Chloe, and she's oh my god, she's a nut, but like it's whatever. Anyway, did I tell you the other day about how I lost a sale? Hey, dude, I know that's becoming your life, but shut the fuck up. I don't know. It's like, dude, I know, dude, I know. We're all becoming adults, but like, do we have to talk like them? You know what I'm saying? What is being an adult? Because by and large, the definition of being an adult is just being fucking boring and talking about boring shit. I feel like people, I don't know. Or maybe it's just boring people end up having boring lives, and then I don't know. Now I'm just sounding like a fucking cunt. I'm sounding like such an asshole, such a fucking judgmental piece of shit. I don't know. It's just I just feel like people are choosing to be older before they need to. Or they're being what they think an adult should be. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I dated was very like, well, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this because that's what adults do. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't need to do any of those things. You just think you need to do that. Well, I want to be able to now. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of specifics. I can't even think of any specifics. I don't know. Just because you got a dog doesn't mean you're a mom or a fucking dad. You know what I'm saying? You're not a parent, okay? I gotta watch the dog. Shut the fuck up. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, New Year's, whatever. Stop acting old is what I'm trying to say. I don't have any good examples of what you're doing or how it's stupid, but stop doing it, okay? Stay out till 8 in the morning, dude. It's once a year. I don't know. I guess what it is I had one buddy who like would fucking ride it out with me all night, and we would just, because me and him just have fun. But he is in Florida, so I can't fucking. I have other friends, but they don't want to. They're not as psychotic as me. That's what I'm really talking about. Listen, stop being so normal. Be psychotic. Listen, I'm a crazy person, and I just want more crazy people. I just want people to be more crazy. Okay. The bar I like stays open till 8 a.m. on fucking New Year's, all right? I haven't stayed till close at this bar in quite some time, but I might fucking stay out till 8, because why not, dude? Get into some weird shit. Last year, we went hopping from party to party, and none of the parties were good, but it was just fun. You know what I'm saying? I think this is what it is. People go into a night trying. I mean, I don't know if I'm still talking about the adult shit, whatever. But I do think this is a problem, because this is what happens on New Year's a lot. People are trying to have a fucking awesome New Year's, okay? They're trying to have a crazy night, and you can't do that, okay? You just got to go out and go, I don't give a fuck what happens. I'm just trying to have a drink and hang out with some people I like. And if you chase that, some shit will happen that'll be fun and weird. Last year I went to this shitty fucking party, right? It was packed. It didn't even look like it was going to be a party. It was just like, it looked like some weird random empty building. And then we got inside, and the guy at the door was like, take your shoes off. And there was fucking a mountain of shoes, like fucking it looked like 200 pairs of shoes. Okay. And I shouldn't have taken them off, because people could easily steal these shoes. But I was like, there's so many shoes. I don't know. That's good logic, huh? There's so many shoes. I'll just throw mine in the pile. So I put mine in the pile. We go into this fucking party. It's disgusting. The floor's all sticky and gross because people are spilling drinks, obviously. And it's not fun. And everyone's dancing, and the fucking floor is moving, right? It looked like that video where everyone's dancing and the floor caves in. It looked like that video just before the floor caves in. Anyway, I didn't like that party, but I didn't give a shit, so I was just fucking making jokes and laughing about the party, you know? So it was fun. And then we were attached with my friend, his girlfriend, and her roommate. And her roommate was like making out with two people in the corner of the fucking room, right? So then we're trying to leave, and she's like, we're leaving? Why are we leaving? Because me and my friend were like, oh, we don't want to be here. But you could stay, it's cool. And then even his girlfriend, who was roommates with her, who was I think friends with her, was like, yeah, you could stay, it's cool. And she's like, no, I want to go with you guys. And then she comes out with us, and then she's complaining, being like, basically, this is what I'm saying. This girl was the epitome of don't be this, okay? And I was trying to be what I think you should be on fucking New Year's. Not saying I'm right and she's wrong, but I ended up having a great night, and I think she had a bad night, and I think it was because of what we were thinking. She was thinking, I want to do something fucking sick. So she was at the party almost in a threesome, and then she left for no fucking reason with us, and then started blaming us. I was almost in a threesome. And I was like, well, just go back then. And she's like, what? I was like, just go back to the threesome. I mean, we're fucking 3 steps away from the party. And she goes, no, they were weird anyway. So then we're looking for a place to go, right? And something happened where we didn't know where we were going to go. We're like trying to get an Uber or something. And the roommate started saying to my friend, you're really annoying. This is really annoying. You're being really annoying. This is so annoying. Or no, this is what happened. We were laughing about her. And she's like, what are you laughing at me? What are you guys laughing at me? And we're like, no, we're just trying to get out of here. I'm losing the fucking story. And I'm losing the story and I don't know what I'm saying. Something happened. I don't know. I fucking forget. But it was anyway, we ended up at another party. And no one was there. So it's the complete opposite environment. We went to a party that was fucking packed. And then we traveled like 20 minutes in an Uber to another party that no one was at. And this girl was looking to have a good night. She was looking to do something with somebody. All right? And her threesome option is gone. So now we're at this party. And now she's talking to me. Right? So she goes from getting mad at us and being like, you took me away from the party, fuck you guys, to now, hey, maybe I'll fuck this guy. So she's talking to me now, right? And you guys know from this podcast, when I don't like somebody, I don't like them, right? So I've already decided in my brain, this person's annoying me. She can't just go back to the party by herself. She's got to fucking come with us for some reason. She then is getting mad at us because we're trying to go to a different party when she could have stayed at that fucking party. And now on top of that, she's switching gears and trying to hit on me. Dude, I couldn't hate a person more than her in this moment. So we're outside, me and my friend. Me and my friend Jan, not the other friend whose girlfriend was friends with this girl who's talking to me. I'm being very confusing right now, but I hope you're following along. So we're standing outside and we're looking at some shit, and then we're talking about some TV show. I have no idea. I fucking have no clue what TV show. Mr. Robot? I don't know. Some show that we all didn't watch yet. Black Mirror, maybe? I don't know. Some show that everyone was talking about at the time. This was last year. So some show that came out at the end of the year that everyone was fucking talking about that I hadn't watched yet. I think it was Black Mirror. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen any. But she's talking about Black Mirror. I was like, yeah, I haven't seen any of it yet. Because she was saying the horizon reminds her of Black Mirror or some shit. Anyway. So she was saying how we should all stay up all night and watch Black Mirror, right? She's like, "Oh my god, you should like come over and like we should all watch Black Mirror like till the sun comes up." And I was like, "Nah, dude, I don't want to do that. That sounds terrible." I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just saying that sounds fucking terrible. I got to go home. Like I don't want to be out till the fucking sun comes up watching Black Mirror. That sounds awful. And I forget how it happened, but I said something like, oh, she said brunch. That's what it was. She was like, and then we could go to brunch. That's what it was. Okay. She said, and then we could go to brunch. We could fucking stay up all night, watch Black Mirror, and then go to brunch the next day. And I was like, dude, I fucking hate brunch. And I get it. That's a classic fucking macho douchebag male thing to say is you hate brunch. But I do. I hate brunch. It's fucking stupid. I've gone to brunch. I've gone to a bro brunch, which, again, very stereotypical male dumb fucking thing to do. But listen, it's what I've done it. Okay? I went to the broiest bro brunch you've ever been to. I'll probably go to it again. Okay? But for the most part, I mean, even when I go to that, it's not the best. It's like fine. It's interesting because I go with a group of people who all should hate brunch, but they fucking love it, so it's funny to me. But What I'm saying right now is regular brunch, just let's go to brunch. I fucking don't like it. I'm not paying $30 for avocado toast. It's stupid as shit. Anyway, every joke I'm going to make about it has been done before. So anyway, she brings up, let's fucking watch Black Mirror till the sun comes up and then eat avocado toast and brunch. And I go, oh, dude, I fucking hate brunch. I'd rather kill myself than do that. Right? But I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about brunch. I would rather kill myself than stay up all night and then go to brunch. Okay? Right? Wouldn't we all put a gun in our mouth fucking before we did that? Anyway, and she was like, oh, really? She's like, okay, yeah, kill yourself then. Why not? Why not just do it? So I was like, all right. And then I pretended to climb over the balcony. I climbed like halfway, not halfway, like a quarter of the way over the balcony. And then she goes, oh my God. And then she went inside. And then all of a sudden my friend comes out and my friend goes, did you just say you would rather kill yourself than go to brunch with with the woman we're with? And I was like, yeah, I mean, I was just kidding. I wasn't like dead serious. And she goes, oh yeah, she just ran over to my girlfriend and told her about it and is upset. And dude, it was fucking hilarious. It was so funny. It was so funny. And also, dude, listen. I don't know. Also, what kind of reaction is that? If we're flirting and it's going well, I mean, I guess it wasn't going well. I don't know. If her reaction was she laughed and then was like, I fucking I don't want you to come to brunch. I don't know. If she fucked with me back, then maybe me and her would have kissed and gotten married, bro. But you know what? She fucking is a party pooper, dude. What are you getting offended for that I'm pretending to kill myself because I don't want to go to brunch, dude? It's got nothing to do with you. Don't take it so personal. Anyway, I probably sound like a fucking asshole right now. Whatever. I apologize. I'm sorry. I think she took it the wrong way. Anyway, that was fun. That was a fun time for me. Right? So then me and my friend I was like, dude, me and my friend Jan, because he was staying with me, I was like, let's go to the library. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have said that. What the bar is. Whatever. No, it's a bar. We went to the library, the library with books. Anyway, doesn't fucking matter. We went to this bar that I like. Why did I fucking say the name of it? Stupid fuck. Whatever. Anyway, we go to this bar. It's open till 8 a.m. every year. And the year before this, I didn't get to go because the other friend we were with that night fucking had a seizure at the bar. So I had to leave early. Right? So this was my year. I should have told that story. Maybe I'll tell that story after this one. Anyway, so we get to the bar and we take an Uber, get to the bar, and it's 4 a.m. and it's fucking dead. No one's there. Nobody's fucking there. And me and my friend get inside and we're sitting there and we're like kind of tired. My friend is straight up fucking falling asleep. And I go, wow, it's dead here, man. I thought it would be more packed. And then I go, you know what's probably going to happen? At 4 o'clock when all the bars close, everyone's going to come in here. And he was like, oh, maybe. So then it's like 4 o'clock. Me and my friend are almost asleep because we're tired as shit. Driving fucking all over, or taking Ubers all over goddamn Brooklyn. Finally in the fucking East Village. And right when we're about to fucking pass out, the bar floods in with people. Fucking floods in with a bunch of people, right? And it gets packed. So all of a sudden, I get a second wind. I'm wide awake, right? So these people come in, and it's so fucking nuts because what it is every other bar is closed. So it's the weirdest assortment of people. It's just everybody who's a psychopath. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I just want a companion psychopath with me at 4 a.m. till 8 a.m, greeting all the other psychopaths, mingling with the other psychopaths. That's what I'm really getting at. I need someone to choose not to be an adult and just be a psycho and come hang out with me till fucking 8 a.m. So anyway, we're there. And people come in, people flood in. So it's all these fucking people from like fancy shit, from bullshit, people at fucking frat bros, sorority girls, like people from dive bars, people from clubs, people from fucking fancy dinners in Midtown. Anyway, so these two women and this guy come in and sit next to us, and this very pretty woman sits next to me. Okay? And I'm wearing a sweatshirt, all right? Because you know why? Because why the fuck not, dude? Because it's a little bit chilly outside, and I'm feeling casual, dude. So she looks at us, and she looks at me and my friend. She goes, wow, you guys are a bummer. And I go, what? She goes, you guys are like falling asleep. What are you doing? Why are you falling asleep at the bar? You guys are a bummer. Already bad opening, and I go, yeah, no, well, I mean, no, we're good. We're just we're getting second wind. And she's like, oh. She's like, where did you come from tonight? What'd you do tonight? I go, oh, I just hung out with some friends, you know. I just went to a few parties that were like fine, and now we're here. She goes, oh, yeah. She goes, yeah, you're not really dressed up. And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, oh, yeah, you're kind of like, you know, you're just in a sweatshirt. It's New Year's. You're just in a sweatshirt. And I go, yeah, I dress like a bum, dude. I'm just trying to be comfortable. Yeah, why would I dress fancy? And she's like, oh, I'm just saying, you're just wearing like a sweatshirt. And I was like, yeah, dude. I don't know if I said this or if I thought this, but I was like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you negging me? What the fuck is going on tonight, dude? Someone's asking me to brunch, getting offended that I'm pretending to kill myself, and now somebody's fucking negging me at a bar? This is a fun night. So she's negging me, and then I said to her, I go, what did you get into tonight? She goes, oh, we went to Raphael's in Midtown. And she said it to me like I was supposed to be like, oh my God, Raphael's. By the way, I don't know if it wasn't called Raphael's, but it was so forgettable, and I so gave such a little of a shit that I have no idea what the fucking fancy place she went to was. But I knew by the tone of her voice that it was some fucking like, oh my God, you went there? It was like the Dorsia of reality, I guess. Anyway. If you get that reference, you're cool because you saw American Psycho and like it enough to know what Dorsey is. If you don't know that reference, go watch American Psycho. You fuck. Anyway, so then I go, oh, okay. And she goes, yeah, it's like this really like great place in Midtown. I go, yeah, I don't know what that is. And I could see she's pissed off. She's like, what? Like, well, you don't fucking know my fancy shit? And then I go, oh, I'm sure it's what's like a fancy place. I'm assuming that's why you're dressed up. And she goes, oh yeah, it was like really fun, really good. And I was like, oh, now you're here. And she's like, well, yeah. And I was like, all right, well, I guess cool. And then I just turned away because what am I supposed to say now? Listen, you're clearly fancy pants and you're negging the shit out of me. And I don't want to be aggressive. And I don't know. I just am turned off. Like, this girl was fucking beautiful. She's very attractive. But also at the same time, shut the fuck up. You're fucking annoying. You suck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would hope that if someone thought I was very attractive and I went up to them and was like, hey, why are you dressed like a fucking homeless person? They would be like, hey, dude, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I would hope that they would not talk to me anymore. So anyway, so then she starts complaining about the music. She starts being like, what is this music? What is going on with this music? So then I look at her and I go, it's a jukebox. And she goes, oh, it is? I go, yeah, you can change it. I go, it's a jukebox. You can change the music. And she's like, oh, yeah, I hate this music. I go, all right, well, go change it then. Anyway, so then what happens is my ex texts me and goes, what are you doing? And I go, oh, I'm at a bar that's open till 8 a.m. And she goes, oh, cool. I go, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm at a bar. It's closing and all my friends want to go home, but I don't want to. And I was like, okay, come to this bar. She goes, where is it? I go, East Village. She goes, I'm in Brooklyn. That's far. I go, all right, we'll come through. And she goes, okay. And then she shows up. And then now I'm just hanging out with my ex at 6 a.m. at this bar. And then she's like, and then my friend is still sitting next to me falling asleep. So I give him the keys. I go, hey, dude, go back to my place. I'll see you in the morning. So he goes, all right. And he goes back. And then I end up going to my ex's place and finagling there. And then after we finagle, I get in a car and I fucking go home. And guess what, dude? That was a fucking fun night. And that's what I'm talking about, dude. Be open-minded enough to have two different women flirt with you who you fucking hate, and then out of nowhere have your ex text you at 4 a.m. and then have sex at 6 a.m. and then drunkenly get in an Uber and go back to your apartment. Be open enough to have a night as weird and fucking strange as that. Anyway, that's all the time I got for this week. I'm only doing an hour. Hour and a half is fucking nuts. Even though I've been doing it lately. Anyway, that got real weird and scatterbrained at the end there, but hope you enjoyed it. Have a happy new year. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Oh, well, not have a happy new year, because I'm going to fucking see you before the new year. Whatever, dude. No, this is coming out on the New Year's. Yes, have a happy new year. What the fuck am I talking about? Guys, have a happy new year, and I'll see you next week. I'll see you in the goddamn 2020 new year. See ya. Love you. Bye.
Jake, you're an idiot. Jake, you don't make any sense. Jake, you're a piece of shit.